Hello, 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 hello. Tamara Hamilton here. I am very happy to be here. Happy to be on the wake up list this morning. And we already got some glow going. I've already washed my face. I am getting ready. Going to be heading down to the lakefront in Chicago, hanging with my bestie, and have a nice girls' day. My daughter and my nephew are going to join me, so it's going to be a fun day. So welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for coming in. If you are new here, my name is Tamara Hamilton. I am a 49-year-old mom of two adults and have two beautiful grandbabies. I've been in menopause since September of 2009. In the past 10 years, I put on a tremendous amount of weight that I just really struggled to get off. And so today, I'm going to share with you what I have done to be able to go from last year battling with blood pressure, battling with lowering my A1C, struggling with mental lack of mental clarity, lack of focus and concentration, and how I have been able to go from that to now I am at my lowest weight in 10 years. My blood pressure is very similar to what it was in my late 20s and my early 30s, okay? I now bounce out of bed very happy and focused and can tackle the day, including coming here live on TikTok with a fresh face and no makeup on. So welcome, welcome, welcome. We'll get right into it. So one of the first things I did was I make sure that I hydrate, okay? Hydration became a focus for me, and so I hydrate with electrolytes each and every day. First thing in the morning, I like to start with lemon and water, lukewarm water, just to start flushing out the toxins and get everything moving. If you are trying to lose weight, especially in menopause, we have that stubborn belly fat. Not all of us, but I know I do, right? And how you are going to help flush that weight with the system that I've used is water. Water is going to flush that fat out. You want to be drinking a lot of water every day. For me, it ends up being about 8 to 12 bottles of water, okay? So that is really important. The other thing that I do is I take this sauce. This sauce is tremendous at inhibiting fat storage. In fact, it's clinically proven to do so, right? So this sauce is going to not only inhibit fat storage, it is also going to shrink your fat cell size, and it's going to accelerate your metabolism because our metabolism slows down in our 40s and 50s, okay? So part of the reason you're not losing weight in your 40s and 50s is because your metabolism has slowed down. That's just part of it, right? So there are some things that we can do to help support our metabolism, and one of them is this sauce, okay? The other thing that I do is I support my digestive health and my digestive lining with this pre, pro, and postbiotic. I'm going to go ahead and take this down real quick because I've been known to spell it and it's already starting to spill. Okay, you swallow, don't chew. The mango is my favorite flavor. There are 5 flavors. Mango is my absolute favorite. Mango, it tastes like a frozen dessert. It's absolutely delicious. There are 5 other flavors, from chocolate to vanilla to lemon, coconut, lime, and mango, right? There might still be some salted caramel left from the holiday time. Okay, so I take this fat inhibiting sauce with conjugated linoleic acid in there, okay? That is a plant-based CLA made from the safflower plant. And that is going to help, like I said, inhibit fat storage. It's going to shrink fat cell size, and it's going to accelerate your metabolism, which is great for us in our 40s. Those of us who had hysterectomies, even in our 20s and our 30s, because of those hormonal changes in our bodies, it's really important that we are focused on cardiovascular health, and that belly fat that can be big and hard fat is very dangerous for your health, okay? So we want to get rid of that. This isn't about vanity for me, even though I am vain. This isn't about vanity for me. This is about my health, okay? So take this. It also has liquid biocell collagen in there. a one-of-a-kind collagen that most similarly is close to the actual collagen we have in our system. And it's actually an HA collagen matrix that combines not only collagen, but the two other things you always find present when you find collagen in the human body, and that is chondroitin sulfate and hyaluronic acid. And there are clinical studies behind this. So if you are new here, make sure you click my face up there and you follow, okay? So this is going to be your friend in getting rid of the side boob, in the back fat, right? This is how you unbig your back. This is how I've got a lot of contouring going on here, and this is all starting to shrink. I've been on it since December, and since December, I have been able to lose 26 pounds and 26 inches. Now, I know for some people, y'all like, oh, that's not a lot of weight because people are losing hundreds of pounds and doing this and that. I didn't have to go under the knife. I didn't have to go under anesthesia. And even if I wanted to, I would have had to reduce my body mass index, and this product has helped me be able to do that. And why collagen is important is because it helps with your joint health. When we are in our 40s and 50s, when we are even starting in our 30s, when we have the extra weight, that is putting extra pressure on our joints, and that can be painful. Not to mention, joint pain is a symptom of perimenopause and menopause, okay? So this is a great product if you are in perimenopause, if you are in menopause, or if you are carrying a lot of weight, a lot of fat, a lot of, I've lost a lot of inches in my thighs, for example, the side boob and the back, and now it's really starting to shape my midsection, okay? And so if you are suffering, I hate to use word suffer, but you know what I mean. If that is a struggle area, if those are struggle areas for you, this product is clinically proven to help with that. It is scientifically formulated to attack those targeted areas, okay? And a spoon of this, as you just saw me take, is half a dose. At night, I take the liquid version, and that another teaspoon, and that gives me a full dose, okay? And you're also going to get some hair, skin, and nails. Now, this ain't my hair. I mean, I paid for it, but it ain't my hair. But my own hair is really soft again, because it had gotten really dry and brittle. Another, menopause symptom. My natural hair had become really dry and brittle, and now it's getting its texture and its pattern back, and it's a lot softer and curlier, because that's the type of hair that I have, okay? So this is a great companion, but it is not there's 3 core pieces to the system, so let's go through those, okay? And so the other is a monthly 3-day cleanse. Mine will be coming up soon, okay? So this monthly 3-day cleanse is very gentle. It's plant-based. It's got aloe. It's got fruit pectin in there. It's got psyllium husk. And it is going to loosen everything up and get everything moving through your system. Part of why you are struggling is, again, because of your digestive health, right? Because you have like 10 to 20 pounds of compacted dookie in your intestines, and we need to get that moving. But we want to do it in a gentle way. We want to do it in a non-intrusive manner, meaning we don't want to have you run into the bathroom all the time. We don't want to have you in pain, because I've taken products that just cause horrible abdominal cramping. When you're detoxing, you don't have to change your diet. All you do is you mix 1 packet each night with 8 to 12 ounces of water, and you chug it because it does get thick, okay? So that is the second thing, and that is only 3 nights of the month. This is a tablespoon each day. And then, as I mentioned, our metabolism slows down when we're in our 40s and 50s, when we hit perimenopause, when we're in menopause, those hormonal changes, a lot of things are changing. There's like 100 symptoms that a lot of things we don't even associate with menopause. And I've talked about that in another video. You can check it out on YouTube, Facebook, all over. But this is going to burn more fat for you, okay? It's also plant-based. It's got some seaweed extract in there. It's got berberine in there. And what it's going to do is it's going to increase your metabolism by 20%. Okay, so if you are in perimenopause, if you are in menopause, you should be running to click my face up there and get over to my bio and to my website and text me, because 20% increase in your metabolism in menopause is a great thing. Because remember, I already told you that we tend to have our metabolism slow down. Okay, so let me show you some before and afters. I've got mine up on the screen. Okay. Come on. Got a little, let me just start this over again. Okay, so while I'm talking about that, what you can do is you can tap my face, and my like a half profile is going to come up and take half of the screen. Then you're going to click through and you're going to end up on my bio. It's going to take you out of this video. You probably can still hear it. And then you're going to click my website right there. And when you go to my website, you will click the Lean Body System. And then when you click that, it's going to open up your messenger and it's going to text LBS as in Lean Body System to me. All you have to do is hit send, okay? And then I'm going to reply to you and I'm going to ask you which of the 5 flavors that you want. And then I will send you the link for the flavor that you want. If you want anything else, you can just let me know, okay? And because you're on this live with me today, if you click and text me now while I am live, you will get $10 off, okay? You'll also, when you screenshot me that you've completed your order, I will send you one of these free spoons. Everybody loves these spoons, okay? So let's get these before and afters back up. Everything kind of froze. It's not rosé. And I actually have a bonus for you that we're going to get to in just a second. Okay, so this is also including the body firming foam because I've been talking about that the last couple days, okay? So the body firming foam, if you can see, the shoulder has a lot of wrinkly, saggy skin. And by day 4, it has improved. And this is day 7 with the body firming foam because it also has that collagen in there. This is stretch marks. This is stretch marks. And then you can see the improvement. Stretch marks, and you can see the improvement in 5 days. So 5 days worth of applications, 1 to 2 applications a day, okay? This is thighs. My thighs were starting to look like this, and then now they're looking more like this, and that is the body firming foam. This, now we're getting into the Lean Body System. We're getting into the carb blockers along with the Lean Body, the body firming foam, okay? So that's from January 2019 to May 2021. I like to show before and afters like that so that you understand that everybody's journey is going to be different. Chances are you're going to lose inches before you lose pounds. That's exactly what happened to me. I am in a phase again where I might not necessarily be losing a whole lot on the scale, but I can definitely feel the difference in my clothes. For example, I have on a bathing suit bottom, so don't freak out, okay? So this, when I first bought this last summer, it didn't even close. It was more like this, okay? It was more like this when I first bought it, right? And even not that because I can't even, because my hips were so much wider and I've lost inches there, it was open more like that, okay? But because I've really lost those inches in the hips, in the waist, in the thighs, I can actually close it, and then there's all that extra hanging out. That's how many inches that I have lost, okay? And I stopped counting inches. I still need to measure inches again, but at last count, it was 26 inches, okay? So look at that. All of that. That's how much this product has taken off. So again, you can save $10 with my link. You have to hit my face. It's going to bring that little white screen up, and then you're going to click through, go to my profile, and click on my website. And from there, you can text me, and we will be in communication, okay? So it's the Lean Body System. It's going to be this incredibly tasting mango sauce or chocolate or vanilla or whatever flavor that you choose. 1 tablespoon a day. It's going to inhibit fat storage, shrink your fat cells, and accelerate your metabolism. 3 days of the monthly cleanse, 3 nights, I should say, and that is going to release the toxins in your gut. It's going to help stimulate your weight loss because you are getting all of that compacted feces out that is actually making your body a toxic environment and even causing inflammation. And then we also have the fat burner, the metabolism booster burn, which is literally burning the fat in your body and going to increase your metabolism. It's going to suppress your appetite. It's going to help curb the cravings because there's also chromium in there. This is $175. And once you use my link by going and clicking on my face and getting over to my website and texting me, I'll send you the link that will save you $10 because you're on this live. It will be down to $165, and then you can save an additional 5 to 15% off of that by subscribing and saving. Okay, and then the bonus today's bonus is a free carb blocker. Okay, a free carb blocker. This is great because I'm heading down to this cookout, and I was at cookouts yesterday. I took 3 pills at lunch when I had that nice grilled burger and cucumber salad. Well, cucumber salad, it doesn't really carbs, but you know what I mean. And I had a couple alcoholic beverages. This is going to help reduce the glycemic index. It's going to reduce the glycemic index / load. It's going to reduce the caloric intake, and it's going to help inhibit those starches from getting into your system and doing what they do. And I know what they do for me in menopause, and you probably don't want them to do that for you in menopause either. So this is a $27 value, and you're going to get that completely free. All you have to do is add this to cart, and the carb blocker will add itself automatically and be shipped out to you. Okay, so let's look at some of these before and afters. Look at that. Now, it took her about a year and a few months. Look at this. By week 5, look at it change. Okay? From week 1 to week 5. That is currently what is happening to my body. That is what is happening to my body as we speak. Okay? It started with side boob, and back here, I remember my trainer, I was doing some up and down weight thingy, and he's like, oh yeah, I really see where you're getting cut in here. I was like, yeah, you noticed that too? It really made my day that he noticed it. Okay, and he was like, that stuff you're taking really seems to be working. So we've got some contouring going on here, because that's what this sauce does. It changes your body's composition. Okay, it changes your body's composition. And I honestly had resolved that at 49, I'll be 50 next January, that the way my body is just the way that my body is. And I'm going to focus on doing what I need to do to lower my blood pressure, lower my blood sugar, because I didn't want to be pre-diabetic or diabetic. I also did not want to, be a candidate for a stroke or aneurysm or any of those things, because some of that stuff runs in my family. So it was like, I need to make a change. And that's where I found myself last year this time. Like, I need to make a change. So I started doing it on my own with things like hydration, removing the Uber Eats and the DoorDash apps from my phone and making more meals. I moved in September, and I wanted a place with a nice sizable kitchen, a beautiful kitchen that I would love to be in. I love it so much that I do all of my content in here now, or the majority of it, right? And so I started doing those things, but it just wasn't enough. I needed more. And I needed it now. So in December, I reached out to my friend Lauren, and she told me to get the Lean Body System plus the Liquid BioCell. And then in months, I added the Trebiotic. So if you suffer from bloating, if you have digestive issues, typically, I personally think, and again, I'm not a doctor, I'm not a medical professional of any kind, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not any of that. I'm just a regular woman. But I can tell you, based on people that I've known my entire life who are my age and that run in my circle, we all kind of need this. It's your pre, pro, and postbiotic. It's going to help break down those foods. And we eat a lot of processed foods, especially this time of year. I had 2 hot dogs off the grill yesterday and a burger, because I also went to my dad's later in the day. So we need this, right? Because the American diet, right? We're hearing about how people are going to Europe and eating worse and losing weight, coming home eating healthier and gaining weight. It's the American diet. So we need this just to process the foods that are processed, and our bodies are not made to process that stuff. It's made to process natural foods, okay? So you want the Trebiotic, okay? You want to get that and add that, because it's only going to help accelerate things. I noticed a market difference especially in here once I added it. It's gonna, if anything, it's just gonna make you poop regularly, and we all need that. We should be pooping at least once a day, maybe even 3 times a day. Again, I'm not a doctor, so you can Google it, chat GPT, or whatever you need to do, but the Tribiotic is definitely a great thing to add. I also love, if you want to just get my featured summer collection, it is the trim with the body firming foam. This again is going to inhibit fat storage. It's going to accelerate your metabolism and shrink fat cell size. That's where the side boob loss comes from, where the unbigging your back comes from, the belly fat, the thighs. Like, my legs are starting to look toned and muscled again, and I have not worked out at the gym since March 17th, and with a trainer like the week before that, okay, since early March, okay, and I'm still continuing to lose weight. Even my arms, right, my arms, look at that, I'm seeing lines and definition. Now, I'm gonna give my trainer some of that credit, because he was working a girl out hard, and so some of that is him, but it's also this product. It's a lot less jiggly down here and a lot less jiggle, right? I was looking and I saw that meme last night about, and the arms were just huge. The food's gonna be good if the lady at church arms looks like this. And my arms was looking like that, A lot of the women in my family's arms was looking like that, but it's looking a lot more toned, and the skin is firm. That's a great benefit of this collagen, is it's going to firm your skin, okay? So this, again, is going to inhibit fat storage. It's going to accelerate your metabolism and shrink fat cell size. And this is going to smooth the cellulite. This is going to smooth the dimples, okay? So then you can go to the beach and you can feel more confident if that is something for you. Now, if you are confident with your dimples and your cellulite, praise be, okay? It ain't like that for everybody, and we're not going to shame the people that it is like that for, okay? And just like we're not going to praise you because you live it and you love it, I'm going to celebrate you. Please don't diminish the journey of the woman who needs that to feel confident. We are not all built the same, and that is okay. I'm very, I can't stand that, okay? So I don't get a lot of cellulite and fat, but I've been using this foam for a good month now, and it is going to be a mainstay for me, especially in summer. So when I go to the beach, I'm not jiggling everywhere, and I'm not dimpled and all of that, okay? So you can order these items by going and clicking on my face in the upper left hand of the screen. That white page is going to come up, and then you're going to click through, and you're going to be on my bio. And then on my bio, you are going to click the website, okay? And that website is going to have the lean body system as well as my text number. So if you don't see what you want there, you can just text me, and you will save $10 with the link that I'm going to send back to you after I ask you a question or two to make sure I send the right link to you, okay? So I love the body firming foam. It smells good, has a nice vanilla coconut scent, but it's very, very light, okay? And the foam is thin enough that you can actually use it on your face, okay? So we're gonna put a little bit on the face, and then I also love to use it on my neck and chest, right? Used to use very expensive neck creams because I had, and still probably do, that whole tech neck thing, but I had these lines are a lot less deep as they used to be because of the collagen I take internally, and then the skincare and the body firming foam, okay? All right, so you can attend cookouts with confidence this summer with the free bottle of the carb blockers that you will get when you order anything over $79 with a link that you go to my bio by clicking my face up there, and that white page is going to come up. You click through, and then you will end up on my profile, and then the website is there. You select what you want, and then what happens is it's going to open your messenger, your text messages, and then that is going to allow you to text message me. If you make a selection, you don't even have to put the word in. All you have to do is push send. Okay, so look at this before and after. Look at this before and after. Okay. And I love showing before and after of those people who have similar body types to mine and likely yours, whether they are in perimenopause or menopause or not. So there's up close and personal. That was me last August, and I had lost a few pounds, but look at the change in the definition and composition of my body. Look at that change, okay? Look at my skin. And I was very happy with my skincare results last year. I was very happy with my skin, but even the face, the shape of my face, it has changed and become more defined and toned. It's all because of the collagen, right? Because the collagen is going to work on that connective tissue, and that is basically bringing your face back, in my case, bringing my face back to its shape, okay? So you save $10 for being on here live with me, and how you redeem that is you click on my face. That white page is going to come up, and then you click through to my profile. It's going to take you out of this video, and on my profile in the bio is my website, and then you're going to click on that website, and from there make your selection, and it's going to open text messenger, and I will send you exactly what you need. And as a thank you, when you send me a screenshot of your order confirmation, I am going to send you a free spoon, okay? So you're gonna get a free spoon, and you're gonna get a free bottle of the carb blockers as well. And the carb blockers are going to delay the absorption of starches and carbs into your system, so you're no longer sabotaging yourself by being in a calorie deficit all week, and then you ruin everything with that one cheat meal at the cookout, at the state fair, at the carnival, the amusement park, wherever you are. Here, people were standing in line for funnel cakes this weekend because of the carnival, right? And it's also going to reduce the glycemic load or index of those carbs, which in turn is going to reduce the caloric intake. And again, the bottom line is no more, vacillating between that 1 or 3 pounds because of cheat day. That's a lot of where that vacillating of, I lost 3 pounds and now I'm back up a pound, is because of cheat day, because you're in a calorie deficit all week, and then all of a sudden, boom, cheat day, and you're at like 3,000 calories, right? So look at that. That's the body firming foam. 7 days on her shoulders, okay? Look at that. That's 5 days. 2 applications a day. Look at that. The stretch marks, the smoothing, the tightening, the toning, the firming of the skin. And this is all 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee. This is what I did not want my legs to turn into. I did not want my knees to start sagging, the skin around my knees to start sagging. So that was the number one reason I got the body firming foam, and then along with that cellulite and dimpled skin on the buttocks and thighs, right? Look at that. Here's another one. That's literally what's happening to my body right now. Okay, I did not think that I thought I would just have that pooch. I was like, well, I'm going to have that until, no. And I don't necessarily have to have surgery. I don't know until I keep using these products and see what happens. But that's also why I wear my faja, to help compress and tighten that skin. Because when you lose a lot of weight really fast, and the great thing is this product does not make you lose up too much weight too fast. That usually comes from really restrictive diets, and then you gain it all back and then some, and or the surgeries. And I'm not knocking either. I'm just giving you what I've learned, okay? And so when you do that, then the skin gets really loose and saggy. And so that's the great thing about the sauce, is the sauce has the collagen in there, which is going to tighten and help firm, and then you can apply it topically with the body firming foam. And this, a teaspoon of this is a half a dose. This is also a half a dose. So by combining them, you end up with a full dose daily. And that is what caused me to look at the skincare, because my dark under eye circles became like, what? I didn't think that could ever happen. In fact, I've been known to say that on video. There's nothing I can do about that. All I can do is improve it, right? But look at that. It did. And that was just from internal. And then I just started the skincare about a month ago. Okay. So there is also a full skincare line. I'm not going to get into that, but I am going to put on some lip complex because I like to keep my lips hydrated. And I want them nice and firm and plump for all the boys in my yard when I get to the lakefront in Chicago. I'm 49 years old though. I'm 49 and look at this skin. Look at that glow. Look at that glow. Okay, I'm going to show you again. When I bought this last year, this is how it closed. Okay, it was like this. It was like this. My hips were wider. Everything was bigger because I had more inches around me, right? I had more inches around me. And this is how it fit. It didn't really close. In fact, I could feel the Velcro scratching on my skin. And that was annoying. And so I kind of stopped wearing it. And I pulled it out recently. And look, it overlaps. That's inches. That is inches. That's what it means to say you have lost inches. And look at this. It went from not even closing all the way, being able to just do that, to there's plenty of room left hanging off, right? A good 2-3 inches there. And it closes, right? It overlaps. That is what it means when you lose inches. And that is why you cannot say that it doesn't work, because you're not seeing it on the scale. There's probably reasons why you're not seeing it on the scale. Number one, you're probably not drinking enough water. Number two, no supplement is going to outwork a horrible diet, which is why I invested so heavily in my kitchen, okay? And I don't do the DoorDash and Uber Eat every day, which is part of what got me in the position that I was in a year ago. I'm not saying those things are completely bad, but everything in moderation. And they unfortunately had become a lifestyle for me, and I had to take my power back. I had to take my health back. I had to focus on what do I need to do to lower my blood pressure, to lower my blood sugar, to increase my flexibility, to increase my balance. And a lot of that has to do with joints, because if your joints hurt, then it's going to be a lot harder to do the yoga, to do the walking, to do the light exercise, to do the brisk walking. That's going to help you improve, because it doesn't take killing yourself and working out with a trainer or multiple trainers like I did in my late 30s 3 times a week. It just really can be making good decisions. And if that's your thing, hey, I ain't mad at you. It helped save my life at that time. But it doesn't have to take that, right? I'm 49. It can be very difficult to lose the weight, especially the belly fat, when you're in perimenopause, when you're in menopause. I had a hysterectomy in 2009. So I was 35 years old when I had a hysterectomy, right? I didn't really have a lot of the symptoms of menopause right away, but looking back, I had them. I just didn't associate them with menopause. Look at how my lip is plumped up just from that lip complex. That's why I love it, right? And so that was at 35. Things like insomnia. I didn't realize that insomnia had a lot to do with being in, having had my uterus taken out and my hormones changing. I did not know that, okay? The irritability, the mood swings, did not know that. The lack of focus, the lack of concentration, it's manageable a lot of the time, and then there are times that trigger it that make it worse. And a lot of it is when I overwork myself and I'm getting near burnout, it gets worse. And I was working with a company that burned out everybody last year, right? And so by the end of the year, I said, something's got to change. I got to change it. I can't keep doing this, okay? And so here we are. I can wrap this around, and I can't believe it. I was thinking I might have to buy 2. That was so weird. And we went from it being like this, and I'm not kidding you. This is not an exaggeration. This is literally, there was no way I could do this with it last year. There was no way. That didn't work because I had all those extra inches. And at last count, I've lost 26. I know it's more inches than that now because of the way my clothes continue every week to feel bigger and bigger, and I can just see the changes in literally my body composition and how my body is contouring. Yes, I still have belly, but it has gone down incredibly. When I used to sit down, I could just feel it there, and I would breathe heavier. It's not like that anymore. I used to, because of the joint pain, especially in my left knee, I used to have to go down the stairs very, very carefully. And I live on the second floor, and there's a flight and a half of stairs to get up here. And I used to have to go down hanging onto the handrail really tightly, and one leg at a time, one step at a time, one by one, like I was in my 70s, and I'm not even 50 yet. Now I can just go up and down the stairs doing laundry and everything. And laundry, I hated doing the laundry because of that. And so now here we are, okay? And it's because of the lean body system and this liquid collagen, okay? So this is the sauce. The sauce is going to inhibit fat storage. It's going to shrink fat cell size, and it's going to accelerate your metabolism. We're going to do a monthly, every month for 3 nights. We're going to take a packet of this with 8 to 12 ounces of water, and we're going to chug it, because that's going to stimulate the digestive system and help with the elimination process, okay? Because we need to eliminate that 10 to 20 pounds of excrement that are sitting and compacted in our intestines, and creating toxins and a toxic environment internally. And that is causing so many other things, including inflammation, and that is not good. I have gotten rid of so much inflammation in my body by doing this every single month. When I look at my pictures last year, in fact, that picture right there, and there's another one that I can just my feet and my ankles, and they looked a lot better than they did the summer before, but they were still very, very inflamed, even with all the water and electrolytes I was drinking every day. And it's because I needed to eliminate the stuff that was in my gut lining, okay? And so this monthly three night cleanse helps with that. And then you're gonna burn, okay? You're gonna increase your metabolism with these burn pills, okay? They're also gonna help curb your appetite and help with cravings because of the chromium in there, and it's gonna help balance your blood sugar between the berberine and the chromium. There is a 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee. We've got plenty of clinical studies, and all you have to do is click my face up there, and then it's going to bring up that screen halfway, and then you're going to click through, and you're going to end up on my profile. It's going to take you out of this video, and you're going to end up on my profile. You might still be able to hear me talking, and from there you're going to click my website, and once you click my website, you're going to click the second button, which is the second or third button. It's the third button for LBS, and that when you click that, it's going to open up your messenger, and LBS is already going to be typed there in most cases, and then you just click send, and if not, you type LBS. If there is something you see on my website that if what you want is not there, all you have to do is text me. The number is there, or you can select any of those buttons and overwrite the text that's there and text me, and I will chat back with you. But I think it's time for me to go. Before I do, I'm going to just show you some of these before and afters one more time. And then we're going to go because I got to get ready. Okay, so this is 7 days of the Body Firming Foam. And you can see the shoulder. The skin is very wrinkly and not tight. Day 4, it improves. And look at day 7. This stuff is incredible. Okay, this is 5 days. Look at that. Look at that toning and firming of the skin, the smoothing of the stretch marks, and the uneven skin. Smooth, okay? Same thing with these thighs, okay? This is what I did not want my knees to look like, and I found a solution to help me prevent that. I take it internally and also apply it topically, okay? This is literally what is happening to my body right now, okay? You'll save $10 with my link that is in my bio. Go to my website and text me. The link that I will send you will save you $10 off top. You will also get a free bottle of the carb blockers, which are great all year long, but I like to highlight each season what we are up against In summer, especially here in the Midwest, we're up against street festivals, we're up against carnivals, amusement parks, all the things, because we summer hard here along the Great Lakes in the Midwest, because we never know if we're going to get a full 12 weeks. We might even squeeze out an extra few weeks some years, more over and beyond that. Some weeks we might be lucky to actually get 4 to 6 good weeks of a solid summer, but either way, we are raging all summer long. And so that's all the street festivals, that's all the music festivals, that's all the carnivals, all the cookouts, where all the buns are for hot dogs and brats. And, you know, there's all kinds of salads, potato salads. There's so many different potato salads at these cookouts, from German to the stuff that my family makes, you know. So we need these carb blockers to help delay the absorption of those starches into our systems. It also reduces the glycemic index / load of those carbs, and as a result reduces the caloric intake. So can you imagine using that along with burn? Can you imagine using that along with burn? Because I not only imagine it, I live it. And I finally got over a plateau, because I had a little bit of a plateau because of cheat day. And so what I'm saying to you is me telling you from experience, okay? Because of cheat day. So just click my face, and then that little white screen is going to come up, and you are going to click through. It'll take you out of this video and over to my profile, and then you're going to go to my website. By the way, there is a 30-day empty bottle money back guarantee and clinical studies backing these products up, okay? So I do, unfortunately, have to go. I'd love to be here and talk with you all day. I'd love to say, too, that I can come back and go live later and do my skincare at the end of tonight, but I don't know what's going to happen at the cookout. I might really, really have a good time and just not be, you know, of the mindset to do that. So rest is productive too. Enjoying time with friends and family is productive too. So I am going to head off to go do that. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, you'll get $10, but you want to get over to my website now, and you want to click my face, and that's going to bring up that little white box, and from that box you're going to click through. It's going to take you out of this video to my profile, and you'll find my website right there in the profile. And when you text me, I'm going to text you your link that's going to save you $10 as a thank you for joining me here on this video. I will talk to you later. Bye.